So here we go once again, ladies and gentlemen. It is Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. The New York Mets paying a visit to the Philadelphia Phillies. Welcome into the broadcast booth here at Citizens Bank Park. It's Wheeler versus Degrom once again as the National League Championship Series continues. After a walk-off win in Game 3, the Mets have a 2-1 lead in the series. Tonight they look to finish things off and move on to the World Series against the Houston Astros. Their opponents look to tie the series up 2-2. The question is, will Philadelphia have a home field advantage here at Citizens Bank Park? Hard to say. Game 1, a win for the Mets, took place in this stadium. After a travel day and 2 straight games at Citi Field, the Phillies return home, attempting to salvage their season. We're not going to keep you waiting any longer. It's Game 4 of the NLCS, right now on Beagle Sports. Let's go down to the field.
Mets, the center fielder,
Brandon Nimmo leads off for the Mets here. And the first pitch from Wheeler goes high. We are officially underway here at Citizens Bank Park, Game 4 of the NLCS. Nimmo fouls this one away to make it 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch from Wheeler in the strike zone, 1-2. The 1-2 hits him. And Nimmo will take his base to bring up Starling Marte. Good start here for the Mets. I imagine getting hit in the leg with a baseball is pretty painful, but at least he got to first base. I've been hit in the hand with a baseball before. It's not a pleasant feeling. 0-1 here to Marte as he fouls the first pitch away. Inside 1-1, 89-mile-per-hour slider. The 1-1 pitch, high, 2-1. And the 2-1 now to Marte, inside, 3-1. Francisco Lindor on deck for the Mets, and he could come up to the plate with 2 on. 3-2, full count now, as Nimmo once again attempts to steal. And the 3-2 to Marte. Swing and a miss. He's gone. Out number 1 here in the top of the first. Francisco Lindor now batting for New York. A little bit high, but still inside the strike zone. Nonetheless, the umpire says it's a ball. 1-0. Connects, foul, 1-1. Now trying to, now a pickoff, but Nimmo is safe. Pickoff attempt, that is. 1-1 here, still for Lindor. The 1-1 in the strike zone, he connects, sends it foul, now 1-2. The 1-2 from Wheeler almost hits him, 2-2, and that would have been the second beanball of the game. Lindor jumps out of the batter's box to avoid it, and now the 2-2, swing and a miss, 2 outs. So Pete Alonso, the home run derby winner, will now come to the plate with 2 outs here in the top of the first. 1 runner on, sends the first pitch foul. Out of play into the stands. The 0-1 to Alonso. In the strike zone, 0-2 now. Wheeler looking for strike 3. Can he get it? And now, Nimmo trying to steal second off the wild pitch. He's safe. I beg to differ, but the umpire says he's safe, and now a runner on second. 1-2 coming for Alonso. Here it is. Outside and low, 2-2 now. Wheeler checking second as he delivers the 20th pitch, and that's low. Mark Canha on deck for New York. 3-2 full count for Alonso. Here's the pitch. Alonso connects, sends it foul. Still 3-2. Stays alive. The 3-2 once again. And foul once again. 10 balls, 12 strikes here from Zach Wheeler in the top of the first. 22 total pitches tonight, as we're just getting underway here in Game 4 of the NLCS. Alonso connects here, and this is going to be an easy catch for out number 3. No score as we go to the bottom of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber leads things off here tonight for Philadelphia. He's been a star player in this series so far, 1-1 here. I don't know what they're chanting. Sounds like Larry. Throw to first, out number 1 here for Schwarber. And Nick Castellanos, 34 home runs, 100 runs batted in this season. Second in the batting order now at the plate. .309 batting average. First pitch, a little bit low, but still in the strike zone. 0-1 with a slider there. Outside and low to make it 1-1. The 1-1 to Castellanos. He connects and into foul territory. Diving catch is missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away again. Still 1-2. Just barely. Almost in the strike zone there, but it's 2-2 here for Castellanos. Connects, foul once again. He stays alive for at least one more pitch. And here it comes. High, 3-2. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. The 3-2 pitch. In the strike zone. 100 miles per hour there from Degrom. 2 outs to bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch, 100 miles per hour. Once again, impressive speed from Degrom in the strike zone. 0-1 here for Harper. Second pitch, he connects. He'll drive it deep to center field, but it's going to be caught for out number 3. No score at the end of the first.
Leading off to the net, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha now batting for New York. Inside, 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. And the 2-0 to Canha. 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch. Connects. And the grounder thrown to first for out number 1. And that's going to bring up Eduardo Escobar. 28 home runs, 90 RBIs, .253 batting average. 1 out here in the top of the second. Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. 80 miles per hour. First pitch goes low onto the plate. 1-0. Now made 2-0 as this goes outside. And that's going to be in the strike zone. 2-1 here. The 2-1 to Escobar in the strike zone. 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch coming from Wheeler. Fouled away by Escobar. Still 2-2. Connects here. And it's going to bounce, and this will be an easy throw to first for out number 2. That'll bring up Dominic Smith, 11 home runs and 58 RBIs this season, .244 batting average. 33 pitches so far here tonight from Zach Wheeler, 2 outs. In the top of the second, Smith connects on the first pitch, sends it foul, 0-1. That's low to make it 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch by Wheeler. In the strike zone, but the umpire does not agree with me. It's 2-1. That's 2-2. You can plainly see that that one's in the strike zone. And now 2-2 for Smith with 2 outs. Wheeler looking for the strikeout, and he will get it. To the bottom of the second we go.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto. That's a ball.
JT Realmuto leading off the bottom of the second here for Philadelphia. Again, we've got 5 innings here tonight, as we have had every night that we've had baseball since we switched from RBI to the show. 2-1 here for Realmuto. And the 2-1 pitch in the strike zone to make it 2-2. 2-2 is wild. Rhys Hoskins, the first baseman, on deck. The 3-2 pitch coming from Degrom. And Realmuto connects on this one. And that is going to go deep into right field. Double here for JT Realmuto. Second baseman nowhere near the runner. And now with 1 on, Rhys Hoskins will come to the plate.
That is good. The first baseman.
Bottom of the second here. There's strike 1. No outs here. 1 on. Outside to make it 1-1 for Hoskins. The 1-1 pitch in the strike zone, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Hoskins. Degrom looking for the strikeout. Hoskins fouls this one away. A high ball. Still 1-2. Outside, now 2-2. 91-mile-per-hour slider there from Jacob Degrom. The 2-2 pitch, and he connects. And this is going to go deep into left center field for out number 1. Now going to third, and that's going to be... No, he's safe. Shane Segura now at the plate with a runner on third. A base hit would put the Phillies in the lead here in Game 4 of the NLCS, and we all know they need it. Mets just 1 game away from the World Series here. This is the last chance for Philadelphia to save their season. Will we have Game 5 tomorrow? We'll find out as Segura connects here into left center field once again. It's caught, but now going to home, and I believe he's going to get there. Philadelphia taking the lead 1-0 with 2 outs at the bottom of the second. Didi Gregorius now batting for the Phillies. 2 outs here. Philadelphia just moments ago taking a 1-0 lead over New York. If you are just joining us here in Game 4 of the NLCS, we're in the bottom of the second of 5 innings. 1-1 here for Gregorius. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss to make it 1-2. And the 1-2 is low to make it 2-2. So at least 1 more pitch here for Gregorius. He connects and sends it foul to stay alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and at the end of the second, it's 1-0 Philadelphia.
Leading off with the Mets, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil being out the top of the third of 5 here for the Mets. The home team, Philadelphia, with a 1-0 lead here in Game 4 of the NLCS. But that's about to change. McNeil smashes this one out of the ballpark, and it is tied up 1-1 here in the top of the third. Let's see the replay. Boom. A lot of power on that one. No way anyone would catch that, and 389 feet, 100.5 mile per hour exit velocity. Those facts presented to you by Google StatCast. 1-1, tied up here between New York and Philadelphia, top of the third, Game 4 of a possible 5 here in the NLCS. But if the Mets win here tonight, it is over. They move on to the World Series against the Houston Astros, who swept the Tampa Bay Rays 3-0 in the ALCS. To move on, the dynasty continuing for Houston, at least in the American League. Can they win the World Series again? We'll find out. And if the Mets win tonight, then Game 1 of the World Series will be on Saturday. If not, it'll be on Sunday if we go to Game 5 tomorrow. And Nimmo will get to first now. Or, not Nimmo, sorry, his predecessor. Nimmo now coming to the plate. He did go to first base in the first inning, though. He was hit by a pitch. No outs here in the top of the third, 1-1. Tied up between New York and Philadelphia. First pitch to Nimmo is a strike. Connects here, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. To a massive ovation here at Citizens Bank Park. Zach Wheeler gets his 4th strikeout of the night to bring up Starling Marte. Struck out in the top of the first here. 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the third for the Mets. And Marte connects on the first pitch. It's caught in left field. Out number 2 coming quickly here to bring up Francisco Lindor, who also struck out in the first. 2 outs here in the top of the third, a runner at first. Tied up 1-1 between the Mets and the Phillies here in Game 4 of the NLCS. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 here for Lindor. Connects, fouled away, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Foul once again to make it 1-2 here. Wheeler looking for the strikeout. The 1-2. Fouled away once again by Lindor. Staying alive here, but for how long? Connects. Third baseman slides, and he's safe. 2 on, 2 out here for the Mets. And Pete Alonso, the home run derby winner, now at the plate. I know I keep mentioning that, but why not? That's high. 1-0 here for Alonso to start things off. 2-0. That one goes low as well. The 2-0 pitch in the strike zone to make it 2-1 here for the first baseman. And the 2-1, he connects deep to center field. Easy catch to take us to the bottom of the third. Tied up 1-1 between New York and Philadelphia.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder,
So as Matt Vierling steps up to the plate here for the Phillies, the bottom of the third begins. It is 1-1 between New York and Philadelphia here in Game 4 of the NLCS. It's best of 5 in the Beagleverse, unlike real life where it's best of 7. And, well, in real life it ended on Sunday, but we are still going here. It's Thursday night. The Mets, 1 win away from the World Series. The Phillies looking to save their season with a win here tonight. 2-2 for Vierling. And the 2-2 pitch connects into right field, out number 1. And that's going to bring up Bryson Stott here for Philadelphia. One out here in the bottom of the third. First pitch in the strike zone, 0-1. Oh! Hit there, and now he goes down. And he looks okay, or at the very least, he got back up, but collapsing after it hit him. I hope he's okay. 1 out, 1 on as Kyle Schwarber steps up to the plate, hoping to be the difference maker for Philadelphia here tonight. A home run would make it 3-1. Here in the bottom of the third, again, 5 innings here tonight in Game 4, as it has been since we switched to the show. 1-2 here for Schwarber, and this almost hits him. 2-2. Pickoff attempt at first, unsuccessful. Runner remains at first for Philadelphia. The 2-2 to Schwarber outside. Castellanos on deck for Philadelphia. 3-2 coming now. That's in the strike zone. 2 outs. And 48 pitches here tonight for Degrom, which is also the number on the back of his jersey. Something I thought I'd point out there. I just find it interesting. Pickoff attempt once again. At first, he is safe, says the umpire. 2 out, 1 on as Castellanos comes to the plate. Degrom with a rather unorthodox way of pitching there, and we've seen that a number of times here in the League Championship Series. This time it's unsuccessful. 1-1 here for Castellanos, although that last pitch, in my opinion, was inside. Castellanos checks his swing on a low pitch. It's ruled a strike by the umpire. 1-2 here with 2 outs. That's outside to make it 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch in the strike zone. He connects, it bounces. Throw to first, it's going to be close, but he is out to take us to the top of the fourth, still tied up.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
So it's going to be Mark Canha leading off here for New York as the top of the fourth gets underway. 1-1, all tied up here between the Mets and the Phillies. Game 4 of the NLCS. Are we going to Game 5 tomorrow night? We'll find out. It's currently tied up, and we'll go to as many extras as we need. And as time goes on, I begin to wonder if we'll be doing just that. 3-1 here for Mark Canha, and this is high to put him at first. Eduardo Escobar now coming to the plate as Canha takes his base. Escobar had a ground out in the top of the second. Now back here at the top of the fourth, looking to cause an offensive breakthrough here for the New York Mets. First pitch from Wheeler goes low. Again, as I have mentioned many times before, the Mets tonight looking to join the Astros in the World Series. 1-0, now 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch in the strike zone. 2-1 now. Sorry, not 2-1. 1-2. My apologies. The 1-2 to Escobar outside to make it 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. He connects, and that's gonna roll into left field. 2 on here for the Mets, and their chances of winning have just gone up. 73% chance for New York, 27% chance for Philadelphia. None out, 2 on here as Dominic Smith comes to the plate in the top of the 4th. (1-0), swing and a miss to make it 1-1 on a high pitch there. Would have been a ball, but he swings. And now the 1-1 to Smith. Whoa, 2-1. (2-1) pitch, fouled away to make it 2-2. And now Wheeler looking for the strikeout as well as the Phillies fans here. That goes low to make it a full count. Jeff McNeil on deck. And if Dominic Smith goes to first here, McNeil with the opportunity for a grand slam. But this is in the strike zone. Wheeler gets his 5th strikeout of the night. And it's 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Jeff McNeil now at the plate. 58% chance of winning for New York, 42% chance for Philadelphia. That win expectancy changing with every moment. So many variables, so many factors in a game that can change things in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss here to low pitch by McNeil, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is inside to make it 1-2. (1-2) to McNeil. Swing and a miss. He's gone. 6th strikeout of the night for Wheeler. His 2nd straight here in the top of the 4th. And James McCann, who got walked in the 3rd, now coming to the plate. Philadelphia with a higher chance of winning now, despite the fact there are 2 runners on. There are also 2 batters out here in the top of the 4th. McCann fouls the first one away, 0-1. And this will go foul again, out of play, 0-2. And the Phillies fans hoping Wheeler can end it here. The 1-2. Oh, a little bit low, sort of on the border there. 1-2 for McCann. Connects, foul, still 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Again. It's going to be an easy pop fly in the infield to Rhys Hoskins to take us to the bottom of the 4th. Still tied up.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper will lead off the bottom of the 4th here for Philadelphia. Connects on the first pitch, sends it deep to left field. Catch is made by Mark Canha for out number 1. Just like that, the first pitch here in the bottom of the 4th brings up JT Realmuto. That's low. 1-0 here for JT. 2-0 now, 100 miles per hour there from Jacob Degrom. Impressive speed. Swing and a miss, and not a very good swing either. Mistimed. 2-1 here for Realmuto. Now that goes low, 3-1. Rhys Hoskins on deck for the Phillies. 1 out here. And he checks his swing, but it's still in the strike zone. 3-2, full count for Real Muto. The pitch from Degrom is low. And Hoskins will now come to the plate with a runner at first. 0 for 1 here tonight. His first at-bat was in the second. 1-1 here between Philadelphia and New York. Playoff baseball is exciting, it is suspenseful. There's nothing on earth like it. Just the atmosphere of a cool October night. Some of the highest stakes matchups in baseball. This is one of them. 1-2 for Hoskins. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Hoskins is gone. Fourth strikeout of the night here for Jacob Degrom. Jane Segura now batting with a sacrifice fly in the second. His second at-bat of the night. .290 batting average. 2 out, 1 on here for the Phillies. First pitch goes low to make it 1-0. Connects into right field. Catch is made to take us to the top of the fifth. 1-1, still tied up.
Leading off with the net, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So it's going to be Brandon Nimmo leading off for New York here. As the top of the fifth begins, the final inning in regulation. Major League Baseball implementing a rule this year or last year, whenever. I forget when it was implemented, but in extra innings, there's an automatic runner on second, trying to speed things up a little bit. So we may bring in the extra inning runner here in Game 4. 0-2 to Nimmo is high. Very high. 96 miles per hour there from Wheeler to make it 1-2. Nimmo able to stay alive. And again a ball. 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch in the strike zone. And quite a celebration here from Wheeler as he gets his 7th strikeout of the night to bring up Starling Marte. First pitch goes inside, 1-0. Marte 0 for 2 here tonight. Connects, this goes foul, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, oh, the bat breaks there. Catch is made by Wheeler himself for out number 2, and it is loud here at Citizens Bank Park, as you would expect. Francisco Lindor 1 for 2 here tonight with a single in the top of the third. Could be the last batter here in the top of the fifth. I imagine the Phillies want to get to the bottom of the fifth quickly. See if they can get that walk-off. 1-1 here as this pitch goes low. 95 pitches here tonight from Wheeler. Fouled away to make it 1-2 for Lindor. And pitch 97 from Wheeler could be the last of the night. No, it's not. Inside, 2-2 here for Lindor. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss to take us to the bottom of the fifth. And now, here we go, the defining moment. Can Philadelphia get the walk-off here? Or are we going to extra innings? Didi Gregorius leading off for Philadelphia here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch goes high, 1-0. 2-0 outside here for Gregorius. 3-0, and Matt Vierling on deck for Philadelphia. 3-0 pitch to Gregorius. Degrom finally finds his way into the strike zone. 3-1 here. Now a full count. 3-2, another strike. Pitched by Degrom. The 3-2 pitch to Gregorius. Swing and a miss. He's gone. Degrom with his 5th strikeout of the night here in Game 4 of the NLCS. Matt Vierling now batting for Philadelphia. Every one of these batters trying to be the hero. Getting the walk-off, tying the series up to send us to Game 5 tomorrow night. 1-0. Now 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Connects. Foul. 1-2 here for Vierling. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. 1-2. Fouled away. Vierling stays alive for at least one more. And that was interesting. 2 outs. Bryson Stott now batting for Philadelphia. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. The scenario every kid dreams of. The chance to be the hero for your team, especially with the season on the line like this. First pitch is high. Ball 1. High once again for ball 2. Two out to Stott, high once again, and Kyle Schwarber on deck for Philadelphia. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch to Stott. Outside! Runner on first for Philadelphia. Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 here tonight with a strikeout and a ground out. The chance to bring home the win, or to get the win at home, I should say, for Philadelphia. Can he do it? First pitch in the strike zone. Perfect there by Jacob Degrom, 0-1. 0-2, that was kind of on the frame, but now 1 strike away from extras. Schwarber connects! It's over! Walk-off! Phillies win! Phillies win! The series is tied up! We are going to Game 5. The iconic sound of the bell ringing out here at Citizens Bank Park as the Philadelphia Phillies tie the series up 2-2. Kyle Schwarber tonight, the hero, saving the season for Philadelphia. Good night, everyone, from Citizens Bank Park. We'll see you tomorrow. Final score, Phillies 3, Mets 1.